Today is Friday, the 5th day of June in 2026 at 3:55 p.m. Hello, I'm Aaron Wills. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. No, I meant to say, as always, this is a random, no, not as always, because I'm just now going back to random rambling videos, but I will say, I'm leaving reaction videos for going back to random rambling videos. That's what this is. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe before sharing this video and turning on the post notification bell. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen in the last several videos I've been reacting to pool matches. Now, I like doing it a lot, but I don't think anyone likes it because I'm not getting any views on those. Hopefully I'll get some views on a regular random rambling video that I'm doing now. I just haven't done anything to talk about. I missed the game last night between the Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes, and I missed something pretty special. It seems the Hurricanes were stuck 2-0 in the third period. They pulled their goal, and then they scored a goal, pulled their goalie, I guess, to tie the game. No. They were stuck 2-0 and 3-2. They pulled their goalie to score the third goal to tie the game at 3-3, and then they won in overtime 4-3 to even the series at one game apiece. I think that's how the scoring went. I'm not sure exactly how the scoring went, but I know they were stuck 2-0 in the third period and came back to win the game 4-3 in overtime. So I do know this. I do know that, I mean. There's game 2 of the NBA Championship Finals is playing tonight at 7:30 p.m. I think on either ABC or ESPN. I don't know. I would ask my phone, but it's across the room, and I'm not going to go get it. Anyway, New York Knicks are taking on the San Antonio Spurs in the 2026 NBA Championship Finals. The New York Knicks won the first game Wednesday, and the Spurs are looking to tie it up tonight. I don't know why, but everybody around, I live in a nursing home, and everybody around the nursing home everybody's rooting for San Antonio to win, including my favorite therapist, the occupational therapist. His name is Alex. He's rooting for he's really neat. I like Alex. He's rooting for the San Antonio Spurs, so I kind of rooting for them too, but initially I was rooting for the Knicks. Only because I always liked the Knicks. I've never been a real big NBA fan, but I don't know, I just liked the Knicks growing up. I don't know why. Although for a while I was a huge NBA fan. Back when Jordan was playing with the Chicago, not Cubs. He did play with the Chicago White Sox though. When he was playing with the Bulls, that's what it is, the Chicago Bulls, and he won all those rings with the Bulls. I was a diehard NBA fan. I was watching every single Bulls game because they'd show them here in St. Louis. I would watch every Bulls game and start to learn some of the other team's players. Just like watching hockey, I'd watch some Blues games, and then as we play every team in the league, you learn other players' names. That's what happened in the NBA for me when I was watching every Bulls game. They'd play other teams, and I started learning about other people in the league, not only just about the Bulls, but about other teams in the league and other players for those teams. And for some reason, at some point during that time, I don't know and I don't remember why, but I became a Knicks fan a little bit. I started leaning towards the Knicks, and so I thought for sure I'd be rooting for the Knicks 100% throughout this series, but because my buddy in therapy, Alex, wants the San Antonio Spurs to win, I'm rooting for them now. He doesn't want me. I'm sure he doesn't want me rooting for his team because every team I root for falls on their face. I was rooting for the Spurs in game 7 of the last round, and they won. So maybe I should keep rooting for the Spurs. I was throwing beanbags into a milk crate today, and Alex said we were working on me standing and throwing them, and Alex said, if you make at least 50% of these, the Spurs will definitely win tonight. So I made nearly all of them. I think I missed 1 or 2 of them, and so I definitely beat 50%, throwing almost 100%. So I really been scary standing up and throwing. For those of you saying, "Oh, big deal, you stood up and threw beanbags." Well, I'm paralyzed on my left side, and freestanding is hard for me. So I had to freestand, grab a beanbag, and then throw it. It was difficult for me. It was a little scary. I didn't want to fall. Maybe you like falling, but I don't. Got that, punk? I don't like falling. I don't care what you like. I don't care what you're into. Maybe you're into falling off buildings and cracking your head open. I'm not. Oh, there was no risk of me falling off a building today. I wasn't standing on a building. I was standing inside of a gym. I still don't want to crack my head on the hard gym floor. Maybe you want that, but I don't. You fucking weirdo. Alright, please forgive me for that. You can't hardly see me. You can't see me. I don't know why. I've got the I got my overhead light on, and I got the window light and sunlight from the window. It's coming through. I got my overhead light on. I keep clipping, and I apologize for that. I just clipped right there, and I heard it in my headphones. So it must have sounded bad to you. So many of these. I keep clipping. I'm in the red. I stay mainly in the yellow, but I touch the red, which they say that's where you want to be. Just touching the red with the bar and the audio mixer, the sound bar. I got way in the red that time, just like that time. I'm going to try to talk quieter, or maybe move back from the microphone a little bit. I'll just talk quieter. There's a limiter on my microphone, so it shouldn't allow it to get past negative 15 dB. Well, it's going way past negative 15 dB. It's up to like negative 12 and sometimes negative 6 dB. That's why it's clipping and so loud. So my limiter is not working. This is still the software I use to make my reaction videos, but I just blew up my picture to cover the screen that is OBS, that is Brave, the Brave browser, which I have OBS up. Let's see what it looks like behind me. See there? That's where it is, just behind me. I blew up the picture to cover it up. I'm there. I'm going to put myself up high, so the next time I play a video, I'm still not even small enough. I'll be in the right spot. I'm going to put it up right up to the top left and make myself a little smaller. That's making myself a lot smaller. That's okay. It looks alright, I guess. Alright, well, I'm going to tell you all two things. Turn it around and remind you that I'm going to see you when I see you. And tell you pizza rolls. Get on out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Peace!